Greetings, my dears, in love and light. I'm Nikki Sutton. Why is Ascension taking so long? Are we really going to a new earth? Now, I get comments here and there, such as, I want to know when we're going to the new earth, and it doesn't seem like it's happening. Okay, so this is a gradual process. We can already see changes that are happening. We see in the mainstream media there's more mentions of things like a shadow government in the US or in the UK. And is this really a conspiracy theory or not? We see more and more people having phenomena occur to them, like being able to see with their eyes closed using their third eye, being able to see the future, becoming psychic, having telepathy going on, mind-to-mind communication, seeing spirits, communicating with spirits. All these different phenomena are happening to people, and they're thinking, wow, there must be more to life then if these things can be real. So we do see changes. We see more and more people waking up. A great awakening is happening. This awakening is becoming mainstream. This is all part of Ascension. It's the mass shift in consciousness. These are ideas out there in the collective consciousness or mass consciousness, and they get picked up by everyone, bit by bit. And we're leading the way, aren't we? So it is gradual within this lifetime. We'll gradually see changes. Sometimes we feel a bit disheartened because it doesn't seem like much is happening too quickly. But it won't happen that quickly until something does occur, until there is some kind of revolution that happens. Then it will move quickly. I think it will reach critical mass, and then something will happen. Our true nature will cease being hidden from us. I will be able to step into our own power. No longer will we be brainwashed that we must focus in this 3D illusion, being distracted by 3D distractions, distracted away from our own ability to see with our third eye, to see new futures, to see a new system, if you want to call it a system, which is supportive, cooperative, fair for all. This will happen gradually within this lifetime, because our time is linear. We move along in a line in one direction in time in this 3D reality. But you see, if you were to pass away, you could incarnate into the fourth density or 5D. You could incarnate straight into it because time is not relative. So you see, this is what the law of one states. That part of ascension, our ability to ascend, depends on a few things. And one of them is service to others type behaviours. It states that if you're more than 50% service to others, then you're able to incarnate into the next stage of existence. It seems to make sense. I don't like to go ahead and preach a load of dogma, new belief systems. You must find your own beliefs. But it seems to make sense to me, all that. The law of one is a channeling, you may have heard of, the raw material. And so this is where much of this is drawn from, that others speak of too. It's particularly profound. So by developing service to others type behaviours, that's giving to others without expectation of return, without gratifying the ego, you're ascending in love. And this is another thing we need to do, is move towards love. And this makes sense because we're moving into the heart chakra. The fourth density corresponds with the fourth chakra, the green heart chakra, and that is of love, understanding, unity. We are currently incarnating a reality, 3D, of the third chakra, the yellow chakra, which is of ego and polarization, and those are the lessons we're learning here. We're learning to shed the ego, which helps us to ascend. And we're figuring out our polarization. That's the degree to which we're service to self or service to others or somewhere in between. So if we're 50% or more service to others, we're helping others, we're devoting ourselves to caring, community, cooperation, more than 50% of the time. And the rest of the time, or the amount of thought we devote to, is for taking care of the self, doing inner work, healing the self, looking after the self. Because if we look after the self, we can better look after others and serve the collective, our mass consciousness, our communities. Others help us to be well as well. So where they're serving us back, we all grow together. So why is Ascension taking so long? Because all of us together are making this shift. We can make our own ascension individually, and our consciousness raises so that we're ready to incarnate into a higher stage of existence next time. Or we can make our ascension together, and many come from other stages of existence that have already made that ascension in other lifetimes, but we come back to help others make that ascension on this planet, which is trying to make the ascension itself, because it's a being too. It's trying to move into the fourth density. It's trying to make its ascension, and it is, but the beings here are lagging behind. So some souls come back to third density to help others make that ascension too, and give Earth a helping hand with all the beings that are incarnate here. The humans anyway of third density that are lagging behind. The animals move into our stage. They are becoming self-aware and aware of others in relation to self. They don't have the responsibilities and worries that we have. That will come when they incarnate into a third density. You see, the densities are a frequency of matter, but it's also with thought. Reality is manifested by thought. It's all going on in here. So ascension is a mental process. Yes, reality will gradually change around us. But ascension is about personality work. It's about attitudes. It's about perceptions. It's about your vibration, your energies. We change our vibration by making our ascension. This is through thought. Our attitudes towards others, attitude towards ourselves, to what degree we're prejudiced or accepting, to what degree we empathise or we don't give a crap about others. These things help us move into the vibration of love and understanding, that of the fourth density. So why is Ascension taking so long? Individually it might be happening quick, but you're still alive in the third density here. Incarnate is a third density, 3D human being. So you may be energetically making your ascension, but still you're incarnate here, and they're not ascending quite as quick. But we're seeing changes, and as I say, it's going to be gradual until some event happens suddenly, whether it will or it won't. But it will seem quicker once you incarnate into the next stage of existence. Then it'll seem quicker. So as the ascension is happening, as the vibration is raising on this planet, the world will not look too different. It's not as if everything's going to turn into wispy energy, and colours might be more vivid, things like that, but it's all about how we perceive it, how we see the world. That's the world changing, because everything goes on in here. This is an energetic reality that we decode. Just like with the double slit experiment in quantum physics, when there's a conscious observer, the unified field ceases to be a range of possibilities and probabilities and manifests into something. That's when it turns into actual particles of matter. Sorry to get all technical. But it's all in the mind. It's all going on, interpreted within the mind, It doesn't mean it's not real. It doesn't mean there's not other people there. It doesn't mean you're imagining your reality. We are all, each of us, consciousnesses interacting with one unified field, one infinite being that you could call God. So as it is interpreted by the mind and all is thought, and we change our reality via thought, the world will not look differently, but only in our perceptions. So as we change our perceptions, as we learn and grow and embody the things we learn, reality will appear different. We'll perceive it differently. For example, if you're walking around or in your head all the time, swept up in thought, worrying about the future, feeling depressed about the past, you're not seeing reality in a very positive light. And you're not even observing it and seeing the beauty. If you do your inner work and become mindful and you see reality around you and see the beauty, see the love, feel the love, and appreciate those around you and experience oneness with all things, you're seeing the world differently, and therefore it looks like it's changing. And that's why they say change starts within. By changing the self, you change reality. We don't see the world for the way it is. We see the world for the way we are. The coloured glasses of perceptions are put on everything we see and observe and experience around us. So by changing ourselves within, we change the world without, outside of us. So keep doing your inner work. Keep working on dissolving your ego, your human self, under all its illusions and limiting beliefs. Keep working on that. Keep doing your inner work, healing yourself and everything that's come up in your life up until now, all those little traumas and experiences that have made you have negative emotions today. Keep doing that and you'll be making ascension. Keep moving into love. Seeing the love around you, perceiving humanity, for example, as generally good rather than generally bad. Don't watch the news too much. It'll have you thinking that there's a high probability you're going to walk outside your door and be hurt, or you're going to come in contact with some terrible group of people, or there's a pedo around every corner. Don't watch the news too much. It's blocking your ascension because it's causing you fear. Move out of fear and into love. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Keep working on service to others as well as service to self. That's a great way to make your ascension, because we want to work together in cooperation. That's what that means. And share the love and think more about oneness. How we all share this energetic reality that we're all part of. And when you look upon others, you're looking upon yourself. Everyone is a mirror. Okay, so why is ascension taking so long? Well, it's not. It's happening. We're working on the self. Makes it go quicker. And are we really going to a new earth? My personal opinion is yes, we're getting there. Trust in creation. Trust in Mother Earth. Trust in yourself. And be open to positive possibilities. Letting go of that fear. Okay then. So leave me and others a comment on what you think about this. And try heading to nikkisutton.com, because I've got a great interactive online course there that helps you to make ascension. It's my Inner Work for Ascension course, Discovering Your True Self. Lots of people have been enjoying it. And remember to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.